Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dressed Gaming, and today we're back with some team builder for Pokemon VGC 2016. Now today I want to build a team around Lugia. Lugia is a very bulky Pokemon that is available this year to us, and I've seen it around a little bit and I love Lugia, so I figured we might as well do it. I'm going to bring up Lugia's Cerebi here, and as you can see it has the ability Pressure. It does have multi-scale, but we can't use it in VGC because you can only use Kalos and Oris native Pokemon, and since Lugia does not get multi-scale in either of those games, we aren't able to use it, which honestly is fine since Lugia is so bulky as it is. Multi-scale is nice, but I think it'd just make it a little overpowered if it had it. But maybe it'll become available to us later in the year. We'll see. But we got Lugia here. I am thinking of using a Calm Mind set. Calm Mind, Aeroblast, what am I trying to say here? Aeroblast, Ice Beam, and what was the last one? Roost. Just to have something that's really annoying and in the way the entire game. I could go with Punishment since that gets boosted the more your stats are boosted. But I think Punishment is physical, isn't it? It is, and although Lugia's stats, if we take a look at them, the physical stat and the special stat right here are exactly the same, so you could go either way with Lugia, but I think its special moves are a little more diverse, and then it also has, as you can see, it has a lot of HP, defense, a lot of special defense, and then a good amount of speed. So I'm thinking we go max defense, max HP, and then go from there with our Lugia. So I'm gonna go here. I don't know what item I want on my Lugia yet, but with Aeroblast, why did it bring me to Aerodactyl? Aeroblast right there. I don't understand that. Aeroblast, Calm Mind, Ice Beam for those Rayquazas and that kind of stuff, and then Roost. Just have a bulky ass Lugia, and it already knows what I want, so we'll do that. And item, I don't know if I want to go Citrus or Leftovers or what I want to do with this. I'm thinking Leftovers is fine, just because it's going to be hard to get Lugia down to a point where it is going to get hurt, so Pressure. And that is our Lugia, so we're gonna come over here to Team Magma, and of course, all websites I'm going to be using are linked in the description below. But we have Lugia here. And I won't be using Pokemon Global Link again because stats aren't up. I saw somebody else using it where it had stats for Groudon, but I could not find it. So, but we have Lugia on here. So this is going to show us what we need to cover Lugia's weaknesses. So it's got a Rock weakness, Ghost, Electric, Ice, and Dark. So, as per usual, Steel type covers all of these. I kind of want to go with figuring out my other legend, though. So actually, I'm going to come over here and look up. What was it? I don't need to look them up. I can just go through them in my head. So we've got Mewtwo, which doesn't really help us at all, and well, actually we could go Mewtwo X, which would add to our Ghost. It'd get rid of Rock. Wouldn't do anything for Electricity or Ice, and it would be neutral to Dark. So it would really only get rid of our Rock and add to Ghost. And it is a physical physical attacker, but it's also Psychic, or part Psychic like Lugia is, so I don't necessarily want to do that. There's also, if we go on second gen, Ho-Oh, which is another flying type, but it is Fire. And I kind of like the balance between the two of them, but then it gives us a huge Rock weakness. It adds to Electricity. And yeah, I don't know if I want to have Ho-Oh and Lugia on the same team. Two very bulky Pokemon though. If we go to third gen, we have Groudon, which is always a use. Which for this, it'd get rid of our electric weakness. That's it. Then we have Kyogre, which would add to Rock and get rid of Ice. We have Rayquaza, which technically gets rid of Rock if it's our Mega, and Electric. Adds to Ice still, but I don't really want to use the three main guys there. We go to fourth gen, Dialga. I don't want to use. I have a different idea for Dialga, and it's pretty nice. You guys will see that in a later video. I already made the team, so we'll just do a VGC session with it. But Dialga Palkia. Palkia, what does that do for us? Not much. It's neutral to everything we're weak to. Giratina is an option. It does add more of a dark and ghost weakness, though. It does get rid of ice, or gets rid of electric, also adds ice. So probably not Giratina. Then we go to Zekrom and Reshiram. Again, adding more weaknesses. And then Yveltal, Xerneas, and Zygarde. I really want Xerneas, actually. Even before going through that whole list, I kind of had my mindset on Xerneas. It does get rid of our Dark, and it doesn't really duplicate anything, but it does add Poison and Steel. But I think we're going Xerneas. So let's type in old Xerny boy. Or Xerny girl, I don't know. Xerneas. Gonna hide that. And we'll go down here. Yeah, and like I said, it'll get rid of Dark, and then it'll add Poison and Steel right here. Now, I don't usually do this, but I want to look up Deer Norse mythology. Just because this is what I nickname my Xerneas, and I can never remember how to spell it. Davalin, the Xerneas. Xerneas. Davalin. I know the nicknames aren't what is it, required, but I like nicknaming my Pokemon. So we have Colress, Lugia, and Davalin, the Xerneas. And that's gonna, of course, have the Power Herb, is it, that gets rid of, yep, 2-turn moves into 1 turn. And Fairy Aura is its only ability. So we're gonna have Geomancy. We're gonna have Dazzling Gleam. We go Hidden Power Fire or Hidden Power Ground. I think I'm gonna have Fire over Ground. Then we'll have Protect. Now we just have to figure out something for... That's a typical spread for Xerneas. I don't trust that at all. Xerneas Nugget Bridge. There is a article on Nugget Bridge right now for potential teams for VGC. Or VGC 2016. Apparently it's currently unavailable, so we won't be looking at how people usually put the Xerneas. So this is how I'm going to leave it. Kind of makes sense, I guess, because you get plus speed and then you can take a hit and all that kind of stuff. So we'll leave it like that. But I'll link the article in the description of, it's a bunch of teams that you guys can test out. It's got the paste bin, and you can just drop it in the showdown, and then you can try those things out. So we have Xerneas and Lugia as our 2 big heavy hitters. So we're gonna go over here and see what we need to cover. I already have an idea for one Pokemon I want to use, because I do like redirection, as you guys know. But we have weakness to Poison Rock, Ghost Steel, Electric, and Ice. Now this Pokemon's going to add to our Ice weakness, but get rid of our Electric weakness, and that's going to be Amoonguss. I'm going to have Amoonguss so that we can draw attacks away from Xerneas, draw attacks away from Lugia, and we can set up. So we have 2 setup mons, so I don't entirely know how I feel about that. And they're both for special defense, so I don't know, we'll see. But we got Duckface, the Amoonguss here. Female Amoonguss with a rocky helmet. I'm going to go Regenerator. Spore. Protect. Giga Drain, not Gigalith. I hate all showdowns doing that now. That's really dumb. And Rage Powder. The whole point of Amoonguss. And I personally prefer defensive Amoonguss. We'll put 4 into special attack. Plus nature there. Minus speed. And we'll bring it down to 0 attack IVs. And we'll do that with every other Pokemon too. I prefer to go 0 attack oh wait, we need to leave Xerneas alone because it has a hidden power. But yeah, with Pokemon that are special attackers, I like to get, especially that are weak to dark, I like to get rid of attack IVs because of foul play. So we have Amoonguss. There we go, Amoonguss. I wouldn't mind having a Pokemon with Fake Out, So we could use Mega Kangaskhan here. It wouldn't be adding any weaknesses. We have a bunch, like all of our Pokemon resist fighting, so Kangaskhan actually looks really nice here. But we do have a Flying, Poison, Rock, Ghost, Steel, Fire, and Ice. I'm thinking Mega Kanga. Let's look up the Mega Evolutions though. We can always go Mawile. We do already have a Fairy type. And a Fire weakness with a Mungus. But we could go Mawile. We could go with Mawile. If Bulbapedia wouldn't take so long to load, we have Charizards that we could use. We have Venusaur. We have Blastoise, Alakazam, Gengar, which we've already seen in action, and it works pretty well. Kangaskhan, Pinsir, get out of my way, ad, please, thank you. Pinsir, Gyarados, Mega Gyarados, huh? Though if we use Mawile, if it's out on the field with Xerneas, its fairy moves get boosted. So that's kind of neat. Aerodactyl, Mewtwo's we can't use because we have too many. Scizor is always an option. What's that thing called? Ampharos, Heracross, Houndoom, Tyranitar, Blaziken, Gardevoir, Mawile, Aggron, Medicham, Manectric. Ooh. That sounds good, Manectric. Bayonet, Absol, Garchomp, Lucario, Abomasnow, Beedrill, Pidgeot, Slowbro, Steelix, Sceptile, Swamp. Mega Swamp, huh? Sableye, Sharpedo, Camerupt, Altaria, Glalie, Salamence, Metagross, Latios. Can't use Rayquaza, Lopunny, Gallade, Audino, and we can't use Diancie. Let me think here. Kangaskhan is an obvious front runner. Salamence, no, because we have such an ice weakness. Metagross gives us another dark weakness. I got so many S's, I can just keep hearing the S's. S. Metagross, Salamence, Kangaskhan. Who are the other ones? Who were the other options? Lopunny, maybe. Swampert was interesting. The reason I say Swampert's interesting because it does have Earthquake for Groudon, and it gets Swift Swim from Kyogre. Or Kyogre, however you want to pronounce it. It seems a little out of place without actually having rain, though. I kind of like it, though. Its only weakness, Grass, is already covered by Amoonguss and Lugia, too. I'm gonna go with Swampert. Call me unconventional, but we're going with Swampert. This is Big Joe, the Swampert. Male. Swampertite. Torrent. It's gonna have Protect. Ice Punch, so we can punch some Salamence as well. Earthquake. And Waterfall. Cool. I really like that. I really do. But I don't want to just go typical Swampert with this. Like, Smogon Swampert. I want to go with a good Swampert that actually outspeeds Choice-Scarf Landorus. Not that that's a huge thing anymore. But, 83 times 1.5. I need my calculadora up here. Calculator, where are you? There you are. Actually, it's times 2 in the rain, isn't it? It's 1.5 for Choice-Scarf. 166. 66. Experiment 626. That doesn't seem fast enough. Landorus, Therian form. Yeah, 143 if you times that by 1.5. Let's clear this. Come here. 143 times 1.5. So he gets to 214 and a half. So we need to get Swampert to a point where it's more than that. 214.5, 215 divided by 2 is 1.7.5. That doesn't make sense. What am I trying to get to? Damn it, I'm so dumb. Bring that back up. Bring that calculator back here, boy. 1.5. So I'm trying to get to 215. So 107.5. So I need to get to 108 as a Swampert. Why is this modest? Oh, that's why it's not Mega Swampert. There we go. I need to get to 108. Alright. How does 63 sound? That's not enough. Let's just do this. Alright, so I need a 140 to get to where I need to be. So let's do that. We can get rid of that. And this. And this. And we don't want modest. We want adamant. With Swift Swim. Don't give me this nonsense. I want Earthquake. Ice Punch. Waterfall. And Earthquake twice, I guess. I guess I'll just throw Rock Slide, whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They won't put Protect for the last move. So, with Landorus Therian form, even after the Intimidate, we do that much. So that's not terrible, that's not terrible. And that's with no investment. So what if I invest? I want to invest enough that it'll kill him, please. 252, let's just go straight up. So there's a chance knockout. Let's go Salamence. Even more of a chance. Rayquaza. Demolishes Rayquaza, but we need Mega Rayquaza with Delta Stream. It doesn't knock him out, which makes sense. It's got Delta Stream. And that's at max. That's unfortunate. We do have Ice Beam on Lugia, though. We can always double. But the big one was Groudon. Groudon in its primal form. Earthquake is a guaranteed 2-hit KO, but Groudon also can't do much back to us. So I think we go max attack, 140 speed, and we have how much left? Quite a bit. I think we just drop the rest in HP then. Come on. Oops. Alright, 116 in HP, 252 in attack, and 140 in speed. There we go. Adamant nature. There's our Swampert. I like that. I like that. That's actually kind of neat. Mega Swampert without Rain. We could always bring somebody who can set up Rain, though. But with Groudon and Mega Rayquaza and all that, normal weather's just kind of out the door at this point. But let's drop Swampert on the team here and see what he does for us. I think he's going to cover a few weaknesses. I think. Shouldn't add one. So it gets rid of Poison, gets rid of Rock and Steel, and that's about it. So we have Flying, Ghost, and Ice. Flying, Ghost, and Ice are actually all covered by Bisharp. Bisharp, which also goes up against Xerneas. So we'll go Bisharp. I think that adds to our fire weakness. It does. It brings back fire, and we still have an ice weakness. Which we can get rid of. Well, we have a water type. We'll think of a way to get rid of that in just a second. I want to use Bisharp, though. And I just want to see. Go Bisharp. We go Xerneas. And since they offered me 252 HP, that's what I'm going to put on Xerneas. And Ironhead doesn't have a chance to KO? Are you kidding me? Maybe it's... Oh, he's at level 50. Huh. That surprises me. But Sharp, you kind of suck. Huh. Well, maybe people aren't running HP. I don't know. That's strange. Sharp doesn't have a chance to kill, and that's with the Life Orb. Do we have a chance to outspeed before it's set up here? We have 122 speed, they have 119. So if they aren't running speed, we do. I think I have to go Focus Sash on Miss Sharp. So I'm gonna go Focus Sash. Focus Bash. Get that Focus Bash on that Bishop. I think that's what I call my Bisharps. Defiant with Protect. Iron Head. Sucker Punch. And the other move. Knockout. That's what you do with Bisharps. They're trying to make me go max HP. Hado Showdown just defaults to, you know, bad sets. Single sets. Not that they're bad, they're just for a different thing. And our last Pokemon needs to cover Ice and Fire. Fire and Ice. That gets covered by Water, but I already have a Water type. So I don't necessarily want to bring another. Probably use another support Pokemon. Because Amoonguss is kind of there to just take hits and die. So I think another support Pokemon would be really nice. I can't necessarily think of one though. Actually, Heatran covers both those weaknesses. If I just drop a Sharp for Heatran, I'm thinking that's what we have to do. Heatran. So there, we have a Heatran instead now. So we have a Steel weakness. No, Ghost weakness. I was going to say, Steel doesn't make sense. Because Heatran 4 times resists Steel. But let's get rid of Bisharp for Heatran then. I don't know if Sugar Berry Heatran is useful anymore. Because I think Groudon just kills it anyway. Heatran. Groudon. Nugget Bridge needs to update their stuff. 252 attack, and I'll also do 252 there. Just to be safe. Because some Groudons run Earth Power. Precipice Blades. Earth Power. And we want Shuka. Shuckleberry. Yeah, Precipice Blades is absolutely destroying us right now. And what if I went with Quiet? Okay, so Earth Power can't knock out Heatran where we have it right now. I'm gonna get rid of its speed because I don't like max speed Heatran. It's decent, I just don't like it. Let's go 120 there. Let's drop whatever's left here. See what that does. I do like a little speed on my Heatrans for Bisharp, but we're at the point where Bisharp's not frequent enough to care. 136. That gives us a chance to live. What if I go less here? More here. If I go 252. Oh wait, we're at a point where Precipice Blades is knocking out. It's getting really close, which isn't nice, but... Oh, and then as I drop the HP down, it comes back up anyway. Well. I want to go 196 here and 60. I'd rather go with an uneven number, so 68 and 188. Actually, that doesn't help us. There we go. That's what we're going to do with our Heatran. It's weird, I know. But what can you do? Protect. Heat Wave. Earth Power. And Flash Cannon. And what did we want on our Heatran? 60 HP. Again, all like almost every Pokemon's EV stats are going to be changing because of how the metagame has changed so much. So we're still trying to figure that out at this point. 0 there. Alright, so now we just have our Ghost weakness, which can be covered by a Dark type. How much Fairy resist do we have? We have plenty. I kind of want to go with Hydreigon. Hydreigon would bring another Ice type weakness. We do have the Heatran, but that's just covering those two. Hydreigon. Other Dark types I can think of that won't break our bank. Because that's really the only Ghost resist, right? Sorry, I gotta move my leg. Sitting cross-legged. Ghost resist. Hydreigon. I mean, Dark types. Is that the only thing that resists Ghost? Why don't more things resist Normal? If we had our Mega Kanga. Do we go normal Swamp Mega Kanga? It seems like we're riding way too much on Big Bad Swamp in the rain. So let's, you know, we can always switch Kanga in later. I think we'll leave Swampert for now, and let's just go with Hydreigon. Let's just do it. Hydreigon. And with our Hydreigons, we're just gonna go with typical Hydreigon that I like using quite a bit. Life Orb. Levitate with Protect. Draco Meteor. Earth Power. We have a lot of ground type moves, but that's good because it's... Wait. No, never mind. I was thinking Nidoking, because Nidoking's actually a really good counter for Groudon, but we'll look at Nidoking later. We need Dark Pulse. And that's our that. And King Ghidorah. But yeah, we're going Timid, max speed, max special attack. Typically Timid's like to outspeed other Hydreigons, but I don't know that we need Timid. Oh, we're gonna leave Timid. We'll leave it Timid. It's gonna be male. So that is our team, and we already punched Hydreigon in. Yeah, that brings up our Ice weakness again, which isn't great because there's Kyogre's around, but we have Swampert and Heatran, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it ends up working out. But thank you guys so much for joining me for today's video. We will be using this team on Friday, Christmas Day actually. So maybe not. I may do a Christmas themed one, but as of right now, this is going up on Friday. So if it's past Friday, be sure to go check it out. I'll try and link it in the description below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to click on the links on the screen. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos as they come to your way. And if you want to go check out the GoFundMe, that'd be great too. Bye!